Alright, so I've discovered a major mistake in this. That right there. So I was looking at some originals to decide on how I want to do the fluting on this, and I realized that the originals have a cutout at the back of the neck. Yeah, this is my first time doing a German Gothic backplate, so I've never had to do that before. So yeah, I went back, I compared mine to the originals and realized they all have this cutout. So yeah, guess I'm gonna have to cut that out. I will adjust the final template. Oh well, it's a good thing that the templates to go along with this tutorial are gonna be free. So down in the description. Side note, I just saw someone selling templates. They were charging $50 for some hideous leather cuirass. Out of curiosity, if I was to start selling templates, what do you think would be a good price for them? But yeah, this build's going to be for free. I'm just curious, because it would be kind of nice to make my money back on all of these builds. So I'm going to cut it out, and yeah, this comes up a bit too far anyway, so I'll have to shorten it anyway. Now I'm going to be doing some fluting. I marked it on the inside because you can't see it when it's on the outside. I got my piece of wood with a groove in it that I made by hammering my rounded off blunt chisel into it, going across the grain so it doesn't split the thing so easily. And then it's just a matter of placing it over. I'm gonna have to prop this up, but just going over it slowly, and then just going over it once slowly, and then again a few more times just to blend all of the little dents into each other. Alright, so I've done as much as I can from the inside without taking that lame off, and it's deformed it quite a bit, so take it off, finish off the fluting, and then I've got to reshape this one over the lame above it, mostly just bending it, getting in shape, and work my way up. It's very fiddly, but you get the idea. Alright, so I fluted that one. I think I might just take these off and flute them and then put them back on and fit them. Just work my way up. So I'll take this one off, flute it, then make sure it matches that one, and then flute that one, and then put it back on, make sure it matches that one, and just work my way up. Seems a lot easier than messing around with trying to flute them while they're still attached. Right, so I've rolled the edges there before I start fluting. So I'll detach these pieces so that they'll hold their shape. Then I'll flute those, then bend it and get it to bend it back in shape to get to fit these. Rolling these edges really does contort and twist it a lot, so it's good to have these bits to bend it back and make them fit it again. And remember to keep trying it on and making sure it's even. Alright, so I can't seem to find any footage of me working on this armor after this point, but it's basically done. You've just got to roll up near the collar on that extra bit that was added, the triangular bit. Make sure you roll the edges, which I showed, but I will do a standalone video to help with rolling edges. And then it's just a matter of removing the triangle of surplus that sticks out on both sides because of all the overlap. What I did with that was basically create a straight line from point to point and mark it off. But before I cut it, I added extra rivet holes about 2 inches away from the edge in case I had surplus overlap. I've been eating too well, so I didn't. um, and I drill the hole in the outer plate on all of them, put them all back together with screws, mark the inner holes, and drill out those holes so that you can have the old holes that are on the surplus and the new holes in at the same time, just to make sure the fit is identical. Chopped off the excess, I polished up, and I heat blued or rainbow tinted mine because I like that. And just rivet it all together, and it's basically done. Plus, oh yeah, and you need to add straps for the shoulders up the top. But pretty simple. And I'll be doing a separate video on how to do a heat tint finish. Alright, so if you have any more questions or need any help, feel free to ask me down in the comments. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.